can't handle the distro hot chocolate. Oh, yeah, you're gonna need those back. But how will I tell them? Hey, it's been a while. You may have seen some recent changes on the channel, like uploading every week instead of every other week-ish, and a newer format style and stuff like that. Well, it's because of what I said last time, I've been experimenting. Now, if you're wondering how I've been able to upkeep a weekly schedule, me too. It's a miracle, to be honest. It's a miracle that I've been able to actually do that without skipping a week, other than maybe once or twice, and just recently. But that's because of graduation. He's graduating? Oh my gosh! I mean, if it was clear that I was a kid before, I'd have to graduate at some point. See? You can't see it because of the glare. That's a shame. The reason that it's a miracle is just because I've been so busy. It's just that I've got so many obligations, and they just keep stacking up like that. And it's been going on for about a year and a half, just this escalating busier and busier. Maybe I need to start learning how to say no more. Especially to myself, which has been the biggest hurdle. But yeah, I got so busy at one point that it nearly broke me. Thanks to those around me helping me out, my friends, my girlfriend, my parents, God, I've been able to improve in the past couple of weeks on my time management skills. However, that does mean cutting out some things. When I was a child, I spoke like a child. I understood as a child, and I thought as a child. But when I became a man, I put away childish things. You may not need to completely kill your inner child, but you can't let it run your life forever. You gotta grow up eventually. And I had to grow up and learn how to prioritize the things in my life, what's important to me. I feel like that's kind of basic to learn, but I still had to. I mean, you have to learn at some point, right? Even if it's a little late. In lieu of that, I've decided on finally doing something I've been contemplating for a long time. As of right now, actually for the past couple of weeks, I just finally have the time to make a video to tell you about it. I've been doing a sort of reboot on the channel. So basically, old content that hasn't aged well or is too convoluted, like old shows like MC Test World or Joe's Chronicles is getting cut, and unfortunately, that also means Joeverse. Now, this is no easy decision by any means. This has taken me like a year to fully think about and process and actually come to a decision on. But it's time. I have other cool stuff I want to make too, and being stuck to finish any of these other shows, although those older series would just be too much. If I want to move forward with what I'm doing with my life, they gotta go. I just don't have time for everything. Joeverse of all the old stuff was also probably closest, like dearest to me than any of the other old stuff. So it's definitely very sad to see it go. There were a lot of plans for the show, and they would have for sure improved it, but I just don't have the time anymore to work on it. Not for so long that the series will have aged too much by then, and if your pilot episode isn't watchable, then how can you guys understand what comes after? I can't even hardly watch the old stuff anymore, and to be fair, I'm pretty sure y'all were like kind of losing interest in the show a little bit. I mean, yeah, the latest episodes were cool, but if you don't know what came before, you can get a little lost. And when the old content isn't watchable, what's the point? As for the future of the channel, I think there's a series, Unbranded News Network. That one's definitely staying. That one's just kind of like one-off, funny, lighthearted episodes. Characters from the comedy sketches might make a return. You know, what's their names? I mean, Raymond, Neil, Milo. They might make a return because they're just kind of like. But yeah, they're all like all the one-off stuff, the short films, the funny stuff. That's still gonna be around. Stuff like the format that you see, the new format. That's still gonna stick around. This is kind of like it's an update video. It's telling you what's new, what's going on. Yeah, though, I think I probably won't be able to do a once a week basis anymore, especially after this point. I'll have, because I have my other obligations, and if all goes well, there'll probably be a new channel coming up soon. I have no idea when that'll be ready, but if it becomes a thing, don't worry, I'll let you guys know. If you're interested in the content it is about. The characters in Joverse might make a return, might. Still thinking on that one. But Joverse as we know it is cancelled. When one door closes, another is bound to open. Thank you guys for your support. I hope the stuff I make really brightens your day a little. And I hope you guys enjoy the stuff I plan to make in the future. So, sit tight, have a good one, and I'm sorry for canceling Joverse. You're canceling Joverse?